Today we are going to be working on installing the ventilation fans in our van. It's always fun because we're cutting holes into our van. The fans that we're using is the Air Plus by a company called Nomadic Arc. These are newer type fans. We use the Max Air fan in our old van, so this is going to be probably similar install instructions or process, but probably slightly different. I have to see if they have any instructions in here. But I like this fan based on what I saw because it comes with the built-in blackout blinds and LED lights, which should be pretty nice. So let's open into one of these. I have two fans here because I'm doing one in the back and one in the front. That way we can get a really nice airflow going, one going in, one in out. And let me do an unboxing with you guys, see what is inside these Air Plus boxes. Today is a pretty nice weather, really nice and cool compared to a few days ago where it was like in the mid 90s. And it looks like there's not going to be any rain in the forecasts, which is a perfect day to start cutting holes in our van. Let's take a look. It's got an instruction manual here. The color that I got is the smoke. They also make it in black or white, but I wanted the smoke because it's sort of transparent, like this. Let me move this first. I think there's hardware included. Yeah, there's hardware with this. Okay, let's move this over here. This is how the fan looks like. This is the color, smoke. Sort of transparent with a little bit of tint. And this is the interior part with the LED screen and LED lights here. I'm gonna give it a test before I install it to make sure everything is working properly. But it's a pretty good looking fan. It's got the rain guard here so you can use it even in heavy rain, which is nice. So I think it's a pretty easy process. I wonder if it has a template. I don't see a template here, but let's read the instruction. In part of the accessories, I got the remote here. I think this remote looks better than the Max Air fan remote, to be honest. So I like this more. And it's come with stainless steel screws and metal bars here. I'm not sure what these are for. I have to go through the manual before I get into the install. It's a fairly simple process after reading the manual. I need to cut a square hole on the roof of 400 millimeter. So it's about 15 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, 15.75 inches. Basically a square right on this panel where I left out the sound deadening. And I will install this frame on it using some butyl tape. I'll adhere it to the van using the self-tapping screws. Put some put some Flex Seal liquid around it. I was going to use the Dicor self-leveling sealant, but because the first van we had a leak with it. I'm not sure if it was me that installed or didn't use enough of the lap sealant, or it's just that lap sealant was a little weak. The Flex Seal works because I had to fix it using Flex Seal. So this time I'm gonna just go straight with Flex Seal. And yeah, that thing is like waterproof. So that's gonna cover the holes after I drill it, and then install the fan on top, and then on the back side, install the housing to it. Pretty simple process, right? Let's prep up the cut of the hole and we'll get this project started. I'm grabbing my 12-volt battery to make sure the fans are working before I start. Let me connect the wiring. Should be self-explanatory. Attached. Okay, power's on. I got to create a template of the 400mm by 400mm. So I got a piece of foam board here, an old picture of a poster that I had a long time ago. I'm going to use this to cut it up. It's a really cool picture. And let's get that measured out. I got my board 15 3/4 by 15 3/4. Perfect. All right, this is where the fan is gonna go, right here. I'm gonna draw out the center point on this cardboard and the exact center on where I'm gonna make the cut. I'll be able to align it after I put a pilot hole in, so that way it fits exactly in the middle of this between these two ribs there. Okay, let me tape this template on the inside first. Get it into the position that I want the cut to be. And then I'm going to make an indentation to the exterior so I know which is the area that I need to cover up. I can't just make a cut like this because when I start cutting, all the metal shards are going to fly everywhere, inside and outside. And those little pieces of metal becomes rust when it's wet. And so we got to get it covered up, but I got to know where to cover first. Let me position this to where I want the cut to be. Right here. Tape it down. Tape it down. Okay, this is a good spot right here. Got a little screw. And right up the middle here. And just give it a quick tap. I should be able to see it on the outside. Got the ladder set up here. Ooh. First time coming up to this van roof. Let me see if I spot that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't lean on it like that, otherwise the ladder is gonna tilt. Okay. I don't see it. Should be somewhere in the middle here, but let me do it a little bit harder. Let's go check. Forget it. I can't see it using that screw. So I think I know where it is. I'm just gonna tape up that area and I'm just gonna make a pilot hole. First hole in the van, here we go. Through. Before I check on the hole outside, now that I got the exact area of where the cut's going to be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape a bag around the opening so that when I do make the cut, all of the metal shards are going to fall inside the bag and not everywhere else. This is looking pretty good. Let me do the same for the top side. So it looks like I'm mistaken where the hole is going to be. I thought it was going to be right here. Ended up being right here. It's okay. I just used some tape and just got rid of any of the metal shavings out of there. But let me match the hole here and tape this thing down. Right here. Hey Spence! Hey Spence, where are you? Hi Spence! How was your nap? Dada up here, yeah? Careful. Dada trying to cut some holes in the van, okay? Yeah, Dada all the way up in the roof. Hi, okay, I'm coming down in a bit. Using the template, now I can use the tape to outline where the cut's gonna be. Hi Spence, I see you there. You feel safe? Yeah. Okay, Mama watching you, right? Careful. Yeah, so high up here. Okay, you come back down, okay? Can you come back down? One step at a time, okay? Yeah. All right, be careful, okay? Mama got you though. Careful, one step at a time. I got the parameter of the hole that I'm going to cut covered with these clear bags. So none of the metal shards are going to go into the sides here, which is going to cause rust like I mentioned. This should be enough to prevent anything from kind of flying around. Let's get the tools and let's start cutting. The tools that I'll be using to make the cut will be the angle grinder and the jigsaw. Let's get cutting. I'm going to start with the angle grinder. Get it going, and then I'll finish it off with the jigsaw. Here we go. Enough of an indentation so I can get my jigsaw in. Before I continue cutting, I should tape this up so it doesn't fall down. Or at least I'll try. Not working, so I'm just gonna hold it. Right. Our first hole in the van. Okay. First hole in the van. A lot of metal shards already fell into the hole here, into the bag. So I gotta clean up here. There's a lot of shards that kind of flew around. I'm gonna use tape to kind of get rid of anything that I can see, just so I can prevent rust. Like I said, hopefully I can get them all. I'm gonna spray a little bit of primer on the edges of it to prevent rust. Although I don't think any water is gonna get to it, just in case. The moment of truth. Let's try the fitting on this. It should fit, but let's confirm. Yeah, like this. The problem is there's a high ridge on the middle here, which causes it to wobble, which means I need to secure it. It looks like this might be a little bit too big. Huh. This looks like it's a little bit too big. Man. This is not good. I think I cut the hole too big. Yeah, this is a mistake here. There's a problem. Instructions said I need an opening. I think this is 400 by 400. Oh man, I gotta get this thing fixed. That is not good. I thought it was 14 by 14, but apparently made a bit of mistake here. All right, we'll get this thing fixed. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll figure it out. Yeah, this hole is definitely too big for this housing. I pushed this all the way back, and there's a big gap here. Now I got to figure out a way to secure it so that nothing can flow in. Not a good thing, not a good situation to be in. I mean, at least the edges are holding. So I'm thinking what I'll do is on the bottom of it, I'm gonna secure some furring strip along the hole, so that way I can attach the screws from the housing here into those furring strips, and that will secure it down. But that doesn't solve the wiggly problem here, which I think is okay because I can find a way to level it. Use a bunch of butyl tape, which I already ordered. I have. Get this thing leveled and get this secured. And then now here, I just need to attach a extra piece here, secure it down so that I can close this gap out. That way no water can go into the van. Mistake here. I'll double check the instruction. I don't know if it's my mistake or I misread it or the instruction wasn't clear. This is not supposed to happen. Lesson learned. It's smaller than 400 mm. I probably should have checked the template with the opening before I made that cut, so that was also my bad. All right, let's take this down. Pieces of 18. Yeah, 塊板太大。So upon checking the manual, it did say 355 millimeter slash 400 millimeter. So I just assumed it was the bigger one. I don't know why I just didn't even see the 355, and that's my fault. Maybe they should have made it clearer as to the size of the cutout that we needed. I don't know why they would even put 400 if the size is 355. But anyway, we are fixing it. Now the furring strip is around the exterior of it. This is exactly 14 by 14. This is going to get secured. I'm going to also secure it with screws to the metal edges of the van, and then the housing of the fan is going to go into the wood. So that's how it's going to be. Little mistake there, but we'll fix it. While I wait for the adhesive to dry, this is how it looks like on the exterior. Just a board furring strip, 14 by 14. I'm going to secure the furring strip to the metal here so that it's not going to move. Okay. I got some stainless steel screws here. Here's what I'm securing these furring strip to with. I think I need to make a bigger hole. I should use some tape to remove any of the metal shards before I put the screw in. That way it doesn't bounce everywhere. Alright, this is looking pretty good now. I got the screws securing the furring strip to the frame. Now I'm gonna remove all of the blue tape here. And this one fits, by the way. This fits good now. But it still wobbles because of that high ridge. So I'm gonna start putting in the butane tape along the bottom side of it to level it. And then I will secure this to the furring strip. So this is butyl tape. This is what goes underneath the frame so that no water is going to seep into the van. And this is pretty malleable. It's like clay. So what I'll do is I'll just lay them in layers. Let me see where the fitting is. Like right here. Yeah, so I'll just do along the edge of it. That's where I need it. So I'll do a couple of layers on the bottom here and then one layer on top just to make it level. I start laying this down. So it's like this, it's like putty. This. Now that I got the butyl tape taped around and I got it somewhat level like this. I put like 2 layers here and then a little bit on top here. You know, added to the levelness of this. What I'll do is I'll do a long piece now just to go over the entire thing. And that's where the frame is going to sit on. So let me just press this down. Yeah. Okay, this is looking pretty good, pretty satisfied with it. This is really just to create a barrier for any water to come in in the event it goes past the liquid sealant, which it shouldn't, then this will just prevent it from entering into the van. Little barrier here. And it sticks onto the bottom of this nicely. And when I screw it into the wood here, it's gonna squeeze and it's gonna be so tight. So Put this in. Make sure there's no gaps anywhere. What I can do is I can make another layer just on the bottom of this so that I get this side sealed to airtight, watertight. Okay. All right, the butyl tape is in. This piece off. Okay. All right, let's put this on. Let me just confirm with the manual that the screws on the are on the side this way. Yes, that looks good. It's going in this way. Let's line it up. And we'll be able to drill it in. All right, this looks good. Let's push it in. It's good to have excess so they can get a nice contact on all around. And then when the screws go in, it will really seal it in. Okay, yeah. It looks good. Push this in. Make it nice and clean looking. Yeah, just sandwiching in. Looking nice. Okay. You can see how the butyl tape is completely filled in all the cracks, the ups and downs. It's super level now. And once I put the screws in, yeah, it's gonna sandwich it. Okay, let's add the screws in. These are the screws. 16 Puritan. Yeah, once the screws go in, it pushes the butyl tape out even further. Yeah. All right, this is nice and secured. Looking pretty good. Just put the butyl tape around it, get a nice seal. Now that this is the final place, this is the where it's gonna rest. And last but not least, I'm gonna use the Flex Seal to seal up the perimeter of the entire opening here so that no water can get in whatsoever. Let me get that, seal it, and then I can install the fan on top. Okay. Here we are. Flex Seal liquid in black. I am going to tape this a perimeter around this so I can make it neater and look nicer. So this will go like this. So this is a liquid sealant, meaning it kind of just flows downwards to wherever the low points are. Yes. Yes. This is looking pretty good. Completely sealed the exterior of it. You can't even see the butyl tape anymore. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit. It's dinner time. They're just waiting for me. By the time we're done with dinner, it's probably gonna get dark, but I still need to get the fan installed. Otherwise, it is completely exposed to the elements right now. So let me clean up a little bit, eat, and then I'll wrap up with this part of the fan build. On second thought, let's get this fan secured to the top. I just need to put the 4 screws in and then we should be good. Okay. Goes like this. Make sure I don't touch the sealant there. There you go. Perfect. And let me just secure it with the included screws here. I think I'm supposed to put some butyl tape on here so that this is water sealed. All right. I will do that. Some butyl tape around the screw piece. Might be a little too much. Yeah, this is too much. Just want to make sure I don't touch the... Oh, I touched it. But, oh well. At least this is going in. Alright, yeah, I think the butyl tape is good. Creates a nice seal around it. Okay, I'll do the same for the other ones. Keep touching it. Okay, last screw and we're done with this. At least this part. Come on. All right. Okay, this is secured. All right. All right, looks like I don't need to do anything else on the rooftop here. I will probably do another layer of the liquid sealant, the Flex Seal, when this dries, which is about 24 to 48 hours. And then the rest will just be on the inside, installing the inner panel. All done. So I just got an idea for, instead of using the garbage bag that I was using and taping it onto the exterior surrounding the fan opening, preventing the metal shards to fly everywhere, I saw this piece. This was on top of the fan. I think I can use like press and seal or something just to make that parameter. I think that would be so much easier. So I'm going to try that for the other fan when I install it, see if that works. Because this one sticks perfectly. This is better. This is not press and seal, but this works. This is better. Plus it doesn't fly everywhere. All right, let me clean up and I'm going to go downstairs and we're going to go eat. I'm gonna cook dinner for us. They had to wait for me because I needed to finish it before I can come back inside, and they were waiting. Thank you for waiting, you guys. Yeah, you got some mean. Got some beef and broccoli. We love beef and broccoli. And some, ooh, look at these big shrimp here. Tomato shrimp. And some soup. Oh, this is the soup from yesterday. The Russian bruschetta soup from my sister yesterday. Okay, we'll finish that. Alright, this is our simple dinner tonight. Do you want to see what that got you? Ooh, what is it? Can you turn it around? Whoa, it's a tool set, isn't it? So you can help Dada do the van build. Yeah, there's a hammer there. There's a drill, some goggles, and a bag to hold all the tools. Yeah, Mama gonna open it. Ooh, whoa.
This is so cute.
It's cute. You got a tool bag. And is that gloves? Oh no, this is like a what's around your belt.
That's bad.
Wow, you got your own power tool.
Battery.
Yeah, we got batteries. We got batteries. Yeah, and got goggles. And wow, look at all these tools. Whoa, I got some
so
goggles. Got plumber's wrench. You got a mask?
You got a
For when you're sanding things, huh?
I got a... I don't know what that's
Hammer. You can hammer things too. Yeah. Yeah. Let me add some batteries first. Oh, you got your little measuring tape there. Yes, you can hammer this. Yeah.
Is it right though?
You can hammer it. Yeah.
This is probably correct.
I think it's probably right. I don't see why they would give you a fake one. Here, hammer this. You can hammer this again.
Hey,
Here's Spence. Very nice.
You're ready to play
You
with
got a
us
precision.
now. Okay.
Precision tool too. This is what do you call this?
Yeah.
Caliper. Caliper.
I know.
It doesn't move though. We got the power drill here. You can drill this. Drill in the... Whoa! You got a power drill span.
That's so cool.
Isn't that cool? Very nice. Yeah. I think Spencer is really enjoying this tool set here. He's just exploring how to use it. The power drill, the nuts and the bolts. Nice, right? You like it? Yeah. We're gonna keep playing with this. I did a lot today with the ventilation install, the fan. I think I did pretty good. I need to still install the second fan, which I will do tomorrow. I gotta start earlier, so we don't take that much time to get it all done, and so they don't have to wait for me for dinner tomorrow. So if you guys want to keep watching our DIY van build, our entire build process, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the new videos come out. And if you enjoy watching this video, smash that. What's that? Like?
Yeah.
Can I get the like, Spence? Where's the like? Are you too busy? You want to give everybody a like? How you do a thumbs up, Spence? Well, it looks like Spencer is too busy with his tools, so I will give you guys a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. Oh yeah, right behind that, right there. There you go. Give us a like. It will spread out to more people. We really appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I see you. You want to say thank you to everybody? No? All right. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.